us to introduce ourselves. My name is Nishalan Siva, and stand next to me is
Zulfazli bin Tajuddin.
Together we are delighted and honored to be the MC for today's Intensive English 2015 Showcase.
And the purpose of today's showcase is for these students to show their progress after being in this program for almost 2 months. The intention, however, is never upon to brag or to sing our own praise, but rather for all of us to admire the desire, commitment, and vitality shown by these participants, particularly the ones by Zulfazli, Nishalan, Arif, and Iman in their strive to progress towards betterment and subsequently to realize their true potential.
This story is about a boy named Mohamed bin Abdurrahim. His friend called him Iman. Iman is from Sepang, Selangor. After PMR, Iman studied at Port Eastern Vocational School. He stayed in hostel and lived far from his family. Iman is a lazy student. He hates study, he hates science, he hates mathematics, and most importantly, Iman really hates English. Iman always sleep in class. Iman do not do his homework, and Iman never want to study. One day, 2 weeks before SPM, Iman received a phone call. His mother called and she told Iman that his beloved father, Mr. Abdurrahim, has passed away. Iman was shocked and sad. He realized that he is a not good son to his father. Iman always make his father sad and disappointed. At that moment, Iman promised to study hard and change his future. But it was too late. He got 3 pass and 3 fail in his SPM. After SPM, Iman stayed at home. His life was bad like his SPM result. He do not know what to do or where to go. He do not have a man who can guide him. Before this, his father always tell him what to do. But now, his father is not with him anymore. Sometime when he miss his late father, Iman will go fishing alone at a lake near his house. Before this, Iman always go fishing at the lake with his father.
My second problem is during our first concert. In the first concert, each of us have to tell our SPM English result. This is a big problem for me because my SPM English result is bad and I feel shy to tell all of you. But then, after presenting a chorus speaking with my group, Naib, I have realized my self-confidence have increased. I have realized too, to an experienced English is not to get an A, but the most important is to learn and use the English language.
And then of course came the winner of the Idol. And she's from Rompin. Okay? And for a young lady from Rompin to be singing, I wasn't too worried about the pitching. But you know, the diction, the way she pronounced the English words, it was absolutely perfect. And of course, my good friend Ayman. To be honest with you, he did present it to me, well, he did present to me what he was going to say, and he was shaking like a leaf. He was really shaking, and when I held his hand was so cold that he could have turned me into frozen. But look at him today. No, I'm just amazed. I'm just awed, and I'm just speechless. And I think all of you can do that. Looking at Ayman, it gives me great courage and gives me more determination to make sure that the IBI program will be a landmark. Agree with me? It will be a landmark program for all the kids who wants to do better in English. And not only that, the comradeship that you have struck among yourselves within these last 2 months, I hope will be an everlasting relationship. And for that, I must congratulate, of course, Abba, who has given a lot of money to run the program. You know, it's not an easy thing to be parting with money, but Abba has gracefully allowed that to happen. And of course, Mr. Hashim, who is, and the rest of the group that have guided you to what you've got to. And we have distinguished people like Mr. S. Atan. You know, I've always been a great fan of his. Yeah? He has composed almost 1,000 songs. Most of the top artists in Malaysia have sung his songs. And to have him here in Alpha College guiding these young people, to me is a real dedication. Ooh, my